Hey, look, it's open enrollment season, and I'm gonna ask y'all to grow up and stop calling your mama and trying to figure out how do you do these insurance plans. I'm gonna break something down to you. If you don't want to pay a big premium, so let me break this down. The bigger your premium, the lower your deductible. The premium is the amount of money you pay every month without fail. The bigger your premium, the lower your deductible. The lower your premium, the higher your deductible. Your deductible is the amount you're going to pay before your insurance pays anything, with the exception of your copays. All right? A copay is the amount you pay at the time you go to get your services. Co-insurance, on the other hand, is a percentage you pay after the deductible has been met. That means that's when you see the 60, 40% or 80, 20%. And then you also have out-of-pocket expenses. That is the most you will pay out of pocket. Most of the time, it's only for in-network services. What are in-network services? In-network services are services provided to you by the doctors and other parties within your network. They need your hospitals. They should be in network in order for you to get those benefits. Now, the thing that often drives up cost on your care is because you are going to the doctor that is not in your network. Simply because it's the doctor that your mama used, simply because it's a doctor that you're comfortable with, simply because it's a doctor that's close to you. Now, listen, it would make sense for you to save money and go to a doctor within your network. Every insurance plan has its own network of doctors. That means that these are doctors that they have a contract with, and these doctors must provide you a discount in order for them to stay in the network. And these doctors must comply with those contractual guidelines. Now, if you decide, so now let me explain this to you. Every doctor within a location is not going to be in your network. So if you call to make an appointment and you see a doctor in the office that is not the doctor that you normally see, and they say that you're going to see this person today, you say, wait a minute. Is they, or are they, I got real country, are they in my network? Are they in my network? If they are not in your network, they're not in your network, then you tell them, I want to see a doctor that's in my network. Another thing is sometimes doctors or providers will do what's convenient for them. They will schedule your surgery in a surgical center that they may be part owner of. However, that surgical center may not be in your network, but a hospital close by you that has all the facilities and all the equipment that this particular surgical center has everything you need. So find out, hey, I know you're saying that you want to perform my surgery or my procedure here. Is this particular area in my network? Okay. All right. So let me break down and give you some game. There are many of you who have high deductible plans, right? Those high deductible plans often come with what's called an FSA, flexible spending account, or an HSA, health savings account. Now, when you have these items attached to your insurance, what happens is you may have an out-of-pocket cost that may exceed what you're able to pay out of pocket. But if you have maybe like $50 to $20 going towards your FSA every pay period, then guess what? That is money that you can use to pay for your medical expenses, right? And then the benefit of that is that you can take that same money and it can be tax deductible. That means that you are not required to pay taxes on it. They take that out pre-tax. But then what happens at the end of the year, you can still claim everything you paid on your taxes. So this is how you save money. So when you have this FSA and HSA attached to it, you can still get the services you need and still pay very little out of pocket. Why? Because you've already set this money aside to say this is going to be used to pay for my health expenses. Now, the difference between an HSA and an FSA is that one of them rolls over if you didn't use it by the end of the year. The other, you have to use it or lose it. Now let's talk about out-of-pocket expenses. Out-of-pocket expenses, those are the things that you're going to pay out of your pocket. Whether it's after deductible, before deductible, these are things that you're going to have to pay out of your pocket. Now, let's explain how this works. So let's say you have a $7,500 out-of-pocket maximum for your family. Let's say your family gets to the month of October, and between your medications, your procedures, your doctor's visits, your specialist visits, between all of that, now you're going to have a different one for dental and vision than you do for your health insurance. But for your health insurance, after you get to the end of that amount, if you pay that amount, that means that as long as you are in network, everything else is covered 100%. As long as you use an in-network doctor. Did you know what I'm saying? So that's why people will save those big surgeries if they know they're going to be paying. They'll get them a low out-of-pocket expense in order to try to because they know they're going to be going to the doctor. And then by the time they get to the end of the year, that knee surgery, that knee scope that you wanted to have, that's covered, that is in your network, that for a provider that's in your network, you can choose to have that done. And guess what? As long as it's in network, they're going to cover everything. So make sure that every provider that you use is in network. That way you can save money. I hope this helps you. If it doesn't help you, feel free to reach out to me in my inbox, or you can DM me and I can answer more of those questions for you. I've been doing this for over 19 years. And I want to be of service to you. I want to help you pick out a plan so you can stop bothering your mama, your auntie, your cousin, them, and asking them which plan you're supposed to choose. So help me, y'all. Second son saying life is too short to play games, so keep it real. 2 fingers to the north. We out. Pow.